Are you struggling to get clicks even though your content is solid? There's a sneaky psychological trick that top marketers use to make users click almost instinctively. And no, it's not clickbait. What I'm talking about here is micro intent. And I guarantee when you understand how to tap into it, your click-through rate will skyrocket. Have you ever seen a search result that looks boring, bland, generic, and forgettable? And then right underneath it, there's a result that practically grabs you by the collar and forces you to click. Why? Because it speaks with you and there's a heavy amount of resonance in that title. So what is micro intent? Well, in order to understand micro intent, you need to understand general intent, which go in three buckets: informational, which is about learning something; navigational, which is about finding a specific site; and commercial, which is searching before you make a purchase. Then you have micro intent, which is about calling out the deep desire / pain point. And the best way to think of the two is the general intent is kind of like shining a flashlight at an object you want to highlight. It just goes everywhere. Whereas a laser, that's micro intent. You're getting very specific on that particular object. And with micro intent, it points at a particular thing. And when you point at that specific particular thing, it speaks to the searcher. It resonates and you end up getting the click. So here's an example. Let's say you're targeting the keyword athletic massage guns. Well, the typical meta title will look something like sports athletic massage guns for sale. So there's the exact match keyword, athletic massage guns, and then there's the long tail variations like sports and for sale. Now a better title would be athletic massage guns that relieve pain, stiffness and stress. So how did I get to this title here? And why will that get you more clicks than the first one I showed you right here? Well, the reason why is because I spent a moment discovering the true intent of why someone would want an athletic massage gun. So improve muscle recovery, pain relief, injury prevention, improve performance, stress reduction, relieve muscle stiffness, portable and easy to use. By weaving those micro intent triggers into your title, you tap into an emotional trigger that makes people need to click. You build resonance, and resonance is the key word here. You want to be speaking directly to them, calling them out, specifically the pain point / desire. When you do that, you automatically separate yourself from the cesspit out there. But there's one more layer to this that most people ignore, and it can make or break your SEO strategy, and that is schema. Have you ever noticed that some search results take up about 3 times as much as your typical search result? Well, that's schema at play. So right here, we've got product schema. So you can see things like the reviews, the price, fast delivery, 30-day returns. You got core schema. This really pops off the page and grabs the eye. And you've got recipe schema when you're searching up for a recipe, when people will have the schema on their page. And a schema is just a bit of code. And you can use the schema generator. There's so many out there. And you'll basically choose the type of schema you want. So let's just say product schema. You would fill it out and then you'd get a piece of code that you could copy and paste into the page. And if you're using an extension or plugin like Rank Math, that'll pretty much do it for you usually. And here's the micro intent checklist. You want to ask yourself, what's the biggest frustration behind this search? What's the emotional driver, the pain, desire, urgency? What outcome are they hoping for? So the example I gave, athletic massage guns, their biggest pain point and desire is the pain relief. It's to recover faster, it's to reduce their stress. And this checklist keeps the focus on micro intent without overcomplicating your thought process. So I'd highly recommend taking a screenshot of this right here. So if your click-through rates are low despite you being in the top 5 results, you need to take a step back and take a look at your packaging, i.e. your title. Does it resonate with the searcher? Or if you just threw your keywords in there, add some long tail keywords, LSI keywords and call it a day. Instead, take off those keywords and experiment with the pain points and desires of your customer. And if you're looking for a way to find these pain points, these deep desires that your customers have, I'd recommend checking out this video. And I'll also teach you in this video how to find keywords that have very low competition as well as a high commercial intent. And if you're looking to scale your business using SEO, I'd recommend checking out the link in the description below. It'll basically take you to this page right here. Gain clarity with your SEO approach is basically a one-on-one consultation with myself. I'd highly recommend checking out this 2-minute video to learn more. And you can check out some of my client results. Basically clarify what you need to do in order to grow your business through SEO. I'll see you in the next video.